I'm Commissioner of Agriculture Steve Troxler, and today I want to highlight the work of our agronomics section in the Department of Agriculture. Agriculture and agribusiness is a $92.7 billion industry in North Carolina, and it takes a lot of different facets to keep this industry strong and help it grow. This agronomics division is designed to do exactly that. Many of you are probably familiar with the agronomics division because of soil sampling. For most of the year, we sample soils for free for homeowners, farmers, anybody that needs a soil analysis. So many of you are familiar with that part, but the work goes much deeper than that. We also have a nematode assay lab, and we also sample, do tissue sampling, media sampling, solution sampling, all kinds of services that we provide not only to agriculture but to different industries all across North Carolina. This is an amazing operation, one that runs all year long, and it's an operation that is vital to the farmers of this state. Our mission is to help the farmers and citizens manage nutrient loads, for one thing, and as somebody that's always looking to the future and knowing that we probably will have less inputs in the future for agriculture, what this means to me is that we can keep advancing forward with production levels with less inputs. It also makes us very environmentally friendly because we are using only what we need to use and not a blanket type application of nutrients. So this is very, very important to North Carolina and something that I'm very, very proud of. This is a soil sample box that a farmer or landowner would send a soil sample in, and if you notice, it's got the BNC logo on it, and I talked about the branding program last week. So even on soil sample boxes, we want to know that Got the BNC Agriculture is the official branding program for agriculture. This lab is extremely busy year-round. In the year 1920, fiscal year 19 through 20, we processed over 291,000 soil samples in this lab. In fact, a few years ago, we got so busy that we implemented a program that would try to spread the testing load over more months. And in return, we received a fee when it was the heaviest time of year, and it accomplished two things. We did spread the testing out over more months, and it brought in revenue to be able to purchase new and updated equipment that has made us more efficient. Behind me is a robot that we have purchased with that money. And with these robots, we've been able to speed up the process from being able to do 2,000 to 2,500 soil samples a day to being able to do 3,500 to 4,000 a day. So not only did we spread the load out, but we increased the efficiency, and it's been a huge success. So what we're trying to do here is help people manage nutrients, and that's what soil samples do, but it's also about having the optimal level of nutrients and the pH capacity available to be able to achieve the highest yields and be productive. So this is a very important part of modern agriculture in North Carolina. I talked about the soils lab and its importance to the agronomics lab in the Department of Ag, but we do much, much more. I'm here right now in the nematode lab, and so I guess I need to explain what a nematode is to some of you. It's a thread-like microscopic worm that primarily feeds on the roots of plants and robs the plant of the ability to be able to absorb nutrients and water, and thus curbs production. But it also is important in a lot of areas in our export markets because they require phytosanitary certificates, and they must be nematode free. And two that come to mind, one is sweet potatoes that we export around the world, and the other is pine logs, believe it or not, that we export. So this lab is so important in so many different ways for production and for phytosanitary certificates that we use to export product. But we also test all types of solutions for farmers and industry. We do pedio analysis, which is taking, say, leaves off of plants and being able to read the nutrients that that plant has absorbed and be able to tell people, are there nutrient problems with this plant that we can correct immediately to stop what could be a crisis. So all of this is very, very important to agriculture and to landowners and to homeowners in the state of North Carolina. I've talked about all the lab services that the Agronomics Division provides to citizens of North Carolina, but lab services are just lab services if there's not a way to get the information out to people, and more importantly, take that information that helps solve problems. To do this, the division has 13 regional agronomists across the state that work one-on-one with farmers and homeowners to try to help them solve problems with crops, grass, gardens, anything that grows green. Then we try to work with people to help them with the problem. So we have a scientific way of diagnosing what a problem may be. We can tell you what the soil needs to be able to grow the optimum level of crops, but then we also have the capability to come and work with you and help you with whatever that problem is. So it's a well thought out operation and one that has worked very, very well for North Carolina. This will be one of the ingredients to us having a $100 billion industry in North Carolina, and I think we're going to get there very soon. So thank you for being with us today, and we'll see you again and talk about other divisions in the Department of Ag.